Hey guys, this is Nath and welcome to Punters Pre-mortem. The XXX Special this weekend comes up at race 3 at Randwick. It's for number 4 Berrimilla. This race looks at her mercy on Saturday. She's come back a different horse this preparation, being ultra consistent for a horse that's normally pretty hard to catch. Yet to miss a place on a heavy track, the Randwick Mile suits her, and with a claim with Hutchings, gets really well into the weights and can be winning on Saturday, so get on. The sneaky cheeky each way bet of the weekend comes up at race 8 at Randwick. Number 1, it's Aroused. This horse going up at $9 is a crazy price considering that he won at the track and trip just last start. He's up in class, but with the 3 kilo claim with Kobe Jennings, gets really well in with the weights, and at $9 is a crazy price. This horse wouldn't be out of place in a 50-metre swimming pool. Swimmer. Can win.
Won't you take me to town? Won't you take me to
The Where's the Dartboard Quaddie on Saturday, race 5. My numbers are 4, 1, 9 and 11. 4 Aroused from the Godolphin stable has come back 2 stone lighter after getting the snip. I've always had a bit of opinion of this horse, and he's been running in stakes races down south. With the ultimate gear change and Hugh Bowman on board, might be the recipe for success on Saturday. 1 ins and outs, he'll start short on Saturday. He has a tendency to start favourite and not win, but he does meet a pretty weak field on Saturday and does handle heavy tracks. Is a winner first up, so has to go on this quaddie. 9 Where We Go was a super impressive winner in the country, albeit, but it was by 3.5 lengths on a heavy track. Does have untapped potential, so could be winning on Saturday. 11 Mama Stitzel, she beat 50 Shades of Grey 2 starts back on a heavy track, and that's turned out to be really great form with 50 Shades of Grey coming out and winning at Rosehill and then running second last week. Bit of value at $12, so she goes in this quaddie as well. Race 6 over the 1300 metres, my numbers are 11, 1 and 5. Queen of Korea got the job done on a heavy track last start. Was one of the legs in the quaddie, so I'm happy with this girl. She's up in class again, but she does look a progressive horse, and she did win quite easily last start. Against a field of horses that aren't really winners, and the ones that are have too much weight to beat her, I think she can win on Saturday. 1 Coolring, he is the top weight in this race for a reason. He is down in class, but he is up at 60 kilos on a heavy track, so it is concerning, but there's not much else in the race that I think can beat Queen of Korea, but I think if he gets the right run, can win. 5 Lunar Rise, look, he's not a winner, but he might be on Saturday. He's second placing to Gods and him on a heavy track, says that he can win on Saturday, and around $15 I think can chunk up this quaddie. Race 7 over 2,000 metres, my numbers are 13, 5 and 6. 13, It's About You, the Moody runner, up from Melbourne. Shifted out on the heavy track over the 1900 metres at Rosehill last start. Only carrying the 51 kilos this week, I think he'll run out the 2,000 quite strong. Has a lot of upside compared to a lot of these horses, and 450 is about the right price, so he's going to be on top for me. 5 Astronomist, he's going to be really short on Saturday. He's going to be about a $2.50 favourite. I don't quite understand it myself, but he does handle heavy tracks and does look a progressive stayer, so has to go in just on those facts alone. 6 Loophole is ultra consistent. 2,000 metres no issue, and he's in his right grade, and I think Tommy Berry can give him a better ride than Glyn last time, and he might just pinch this money. Race 8 over the 1,000 metres, my numbers are 1, 8 and 6. 1 Aroused, as I mentioned before, looks to get the perfect conditions on Saturday, and I think it's a crazy price at $9 and has to be on top for that. 8 Fell Swoop up from Canberra. Looks a 1,000 metre specialist. He's sure in fast form, measures up to this grade and can win on Saturday. And 6 Cosmic Camera. If I'm such a big fan of the 1 Aroused, then you've got to have the 6 in as well. He meets him better off at the weights for only being beaten by 0.2 of a length, so just those facts alone. So it says he can win on Saturday, and hopefully if we actually get to the last leg, he'll bring it home for us.
On the turn, 500 out, Fearless Pride and My Axeman together. A length and a half, Lawman. Kingston Town can't win. Grosvenor and Kingston Town flashing. He might win yet, the champ. Grosvenor took the lead off. Kingston Town swamping them. What a run. Kingston Town wins it next to Grosvenor. The
Can't Win file this weekend comes up at race 9 at Flemington, number 8, the Little Engine. Yeah, you heard me right. I'm sledging you. You can't win on Saturday with the Little Engine. You get back, you run on. You're a cat, the biggest cat of all, the lion from the jungle. If me sledging you can't get you to turn your form around on Saturday, you're never going to win another race. You can't win on Saturday. Dear Brad Haddon. Give it up, mate. You can't catch, you can't bat. You're too old. Leave it.
The rockin' Rangy Rangdoo is joining in on the outside. Is it his day to day? It's road to rockin' Rangy Rangdoo fighting it out. Rangy Rangdoo on the outside is in front, and Rangy Rangdoo gets his Group 1.